Sometimes the sweetest moments in Friends were not the funny jokes, but the sacrifices hidden behind them. In this episode of Friends, Ross is super excited because he's finally getting a chance to appear on television for the Discovery Channel. For a paleontologist like Ross, this is a huge moment. He carefully chooses between his blue and brown suit, imagining how important this night could be for his career. But suddenly, everything changes. Rachel hurts herself badly and can barely move because of the pain in her ribs. Even though Ross knows how important the TV appearance is, he chooses to stay with her instead. And that's where this scene becomes beautiful. At first, Rachel doesn't even realize what Ross is sacrificing. She's worried about getting ready, fixing her makeup, and not looking bad at the hospital. The comedy in this sequence is absolutely classic Friends humor. Ross trying to help Rachel with makeup while struggling with his own pain creates hilarious chaos. The funniest part is when Rachel says, "You can't look fat in an x ray." That line perfectly captures Rachel's personality and the lighthearted style of the show. But beneath the comedy, there's something deeper happening. Ross quietly gives up one of the biggest opportunities of his career just so Rachel doesn't have to be alone in pain. He never complains about it. In fact, he hides it from her because he already knows she would force him to go. And when Rachel finally discovers the truth, the mood of the scene completely changes. Suddenly, it's no longer just a funny hospital scene. It becomes a moment about love, care, and sacrifice. This is exactly why Ross and Rachel became one of television's most iconic couples. Their relationship wasn't perfect, but scenes like this showed how deeply they cared about each other. What makes Friends special is that it can make audiences laugh and emotionally connect at the same time. One moment you're laughing at Ross doing terrible makeup, and the next moment you genuinely feel emotional because of what he gave up for Rachel. This episode proves that sometimes the biggest romantic gestures are the quiet ones nobody notices. And honestly, moments like these are the reason Friends is still loved by millions of fans around the world.